Welcome, Taurus, to your September 2023 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Now, this month I'm using the Light Seers Tarot deck for all of you that are interested, and I'm also clarifying with my mini Rider-Waite deck once we've gotten through the initial meaning of these cards. Now, this month, like all months, I'm offering my free mini reading to new subscribers. So if you're interested, click the subscribe button and in the comments section below, put new subscriber free mini reading or new subscriber, then ask your question and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Don't worry if you don't hear from me right away. I get back to everyone who subscribes and asks a question. Now, for everyone else, if you'd like to ask a question, you can as well. You don't have to subscribe. You can already be a subscriber. Whoops, sorry, I'm in the middle of this massive storm. I don't know if you can hear the thunder, but I had to get my readings done, so please excuse the noise in the background. So you don't have to be a subscriber. You can be a new viewer, whatever it is. And I'll ask your question below and I'll give you a yes or a no answer, or just a short message that may come out if that message comes out when I shuffle my cards. But let's get into your reading. Now, you start out the energy with the Four of Wands. Now, some of you could be getting married in September. You might be heading to a marriage. There's this is one of the marriage cards of the deck, and this is a card of great stability, great strength. You might be building a new home here. You might be moving to a new home. Fours are all about strength and structure. So whatever you are building here is going to be really secure. Now, this can actually just talk about a celebration in general. So you might be going to somebody else's wedding here, but it's a card of prosperity, and it's talking about a really important event or milestone. And it's yeah, as I said, it's just stability in the home and stability in your relationships. And I feel like you've got the Seven of Pentacles here, so you've really planted some things, and this could be within a relationship because I see some people here. This could be with an air sign, so that is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarian, or it could be with a fire sign, a Sagittarian, a Leo, or an Aries as well. But you've got the Seven of Pentacles, and this does talk about you having planted your seeds. You've cultivated the earth, you've planted your seeds, and things are now beginning to grow in exactly the way you wanted to. Now, there is a bit of a message of don't go out and pull on the little shoots and make them grow to make them grow any faster, because that won't happen. There is a bit of a message of being patient here, and you could have been quite patient and have been waiting for this time to arrive in your life where there is stability and security, and you are getting married or building this home with someone. But things are absolutely coming back into balance here for you in September. And the Queen of Swords, you've got a sharp focus. You can see exactly where it is you want to go. All swords, all air signs are about communication, the mind, the intellect. And the Queen of Swords is someone that is really sharp, really good at focusing on where it is they want to go, focusing on their goals. And it also is somebody that's really good at weighing up all the options ahead of them. And really good at making unbiased decisions. And it's interesting, you know, in your reading, I'm jumping ahead again here as I always do, but in your reading, you've got 2 aces and 2 10s. Now, endings and beginnings, that's what tens and aces are all about. And to have 2 of them just strengthens this message incredibly. So I feel like if you are in a position here where you're at the end of certain situations, whoa, I don't know if you can hear that. My windows are literally shaking. This is you might be at the end of a career here and the beginning of a new career. You could also be at the end of a relationship and the beginning of a new one as well, or a new stage in your relationship as well. One way of your life is ending and now a new way is beginning. But back to the Queen of Swords, this is someone that is quite logical. They're a great communicator. Now, if this isn't representative of someone in your life, this means that you are going to be taking on the characteristics of this card of the Queen of Swords, and you are the one who is going to be wise and logical, and you are going to be the person that people go to for counsel, you know, to get unbiased, I was going to say suggestions, but to get unbiased opinions about a particular area of their life as well. But the Queen of Swords is someone with so much integrity and honesty. And as I said, they're very perceptive, they're very intelligent, they're very direct as well. And they love to seek the truth. And for a lot of you, you could potentially even be going into a new position here where you require a lot of these skills. The Page of Wands often talks about going back to school, studying, learning. But the Page of Wands, all pages are messages or messengers, and the Page of Wands brings in great news for you. This can also talk about someone younger than you with a lot of passion, excitement in their life, but someone that is fun and can bring a lot of fun into your life as well, and a lot of exuberance. You're an earth sign, so you do, you're very practical, very down to earth, but this is really explosive, creative kind of energy, and it's very infectious as well. So if you have anyone around you that is a fire sign, they are really going to bring this spark of creativity and enthusiasm into your life, because as I said, it's quite infectious here. But you're going to have new ideas and new inspiration, and I can absolutely see this with that Ace of Wands that I touched on before. Absolutely, this is a card of inspiration and creativity. But the Page of Wands is really a curious kind of energy too. So you are going to be delving into things that interest you and excite you, and you're going to be trying new things, and you're going to give yourself permission to dream. And there's going to be a lot of energy for you in September as well. If you've been feeling lackluster at all, this is a really great card that talks about your energy being boosted. And also just bring back that youthful spark in your life and remind you of what it was when you were younger, you know, to have that burning kind of passion inside you that perhaps some of you have lost. Now, your finances are looking great with that Ten of Pentacles. This is you building wealth. This is generational wealth as well. So it's not just money for now, but it's money that you can pass on to your children and your children's children. This is just beautiful material abundance. And it's, you know, a card of building a legacy. And you know, the fact that it's right underneath Wands, I feel like a lot of you might be building a home, and building something that you can bring your family up in and then pass down onto the next generation here. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. A lot of abundance here. I love it. And the Ace of Cups. Your world is absolutely filled with love in September. Brand new, beautiful love. And for some of you, this can mean a new relationship, absolutely. New connections. And as I said, you've got a couple of people here, the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands. But this can be new romantic relationships. It can just talk about new friendships in general. But definitely seeds of love and hope are absolutely in the Ace of Cups. And there's newfound emotion here. If you've been in a relationship and things have slowly been growing, but not as quickly as you'd like, and it's perhaps things have deadened in terms of your relationship, in terms of your emotions, there's a new spark here when it comes to the Ace of Cups, and there's an awakening. Your heart is awakening, and joy and positivity are coming back into your life. It's almost like bliss. That's how beautiful the Ace of Cups energy is here for you. Absolutely love this. And the fact that you've got two aces, one beside the other. Now, Aries, I think, I'm not sure, potentially had these two cards come out in different positions, but two aces came out for them too. And you do have a fire sign here, so you could potentially have a significant Aries in your life. But the fact that you've got the Ace of Cups and, like I said, the Ace of Wands, new ideas, new seeds of potential here in the Ace of Wands. This can also talk about the arrival of inspiration and illumination, intensive creativity in this card. I love it. And it's also it can talk about the birth of a baby. So some of you could be finding out that you are pregnant, which congratulations if that is you. And it's also, if you look at this card, it is so beautiful. You see the fire, you know, the flame in the figure's third eye. And this is a card where you have the ability to manifest whatever it is you like, Taurus. It is absolutely beautiful. And you know, the Ten of Wands is here. Now, I really love this card. This can talk about you taking on too much and you've been really carrying a heavy load. But I feel like towards the end of September, you are freeing yourself of these burdens, and you know, if you've had any obligations on yourself, just know that you are so close to success. You know, in a traditional deck, you would see that figure hunched over, carrying those heavy wands on their back. And you can see that they've walked so far. And even in this card, this figure has walked all that way. But in the distance, not in this card, but in a traditional deck, you would see the village just there. And you are going to be able to put that load down, sell your wares, do whatever it is that was that you were carrying them for. You are going to get the results. You are absolutely going to be able to move on to wonderful new things when the Ten of Wands shows up. And just remember, if you are really overburdened, there might be a need for you to prioritize certain things just to make sure that they do all get done. But if you're feeling like giving up, there's a message absolutely in this card of keep going, because you are almost there. Now let's just shuffle the cards. Whoa, they're coming out already. Whoa, the Empress. Okay, definitely could be pregnancy here. This is the card of the archetypal mother. Now this is the card of Cancer. but this is of nurturing, of abundance, of fertility. So if you are wanting to try and have a baby, this is a great time as well. But this is fertility in your ideas. If you want to start a business, if you want to start a new career, if you want to start anything new, the timing is right. It's beautiful. Beautiful energy in that Empress card. I really love it. Nurturing, caring energy. And if you've been feeling left out in the cold a little bit, if you have been struggling, forget about it. Oh my gosh, 3 tens. 3 tens here, Taurus. Absolutely beautiful. And this is the wish come true card. This is happily ever after. This is one step above the wish come true. This is you actually getting your wish to come true. And you've got the 7 of Cups here as well. Whenever there's endings, like I say, there's new beginnings, and new beginnings often lead to you having to choose which direction to go in. You're in a beautiful place when the 7 of Cups comes through, because this talks about you being spoiled for choice. And you know what? You've got another ace. 3 aces. Amazing. Absolutely, really powerful energy. This is the card of direction. You know what you want. So I don't think you having these choices in front of you is going to be an issue for you, because you are going to have clarity of mind, clarity of thought, and you're going to know which direction to go in. You're going to know what you want. This is new ideas. Again, new inspiration. Very similar messages to the Ace of Wands here, but just the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. You are going to be able to cut through any BS, and you aren't going to be feeling left out in the cold anymore when you get all of these kind of cards. This is really, really lovely energy. I absolutely think you've got a great month ahead of you in September here, Taurus. Whoops, nearly dropped them all. But we just want one. Oh my gosh. You know how I was talking about the wish come true card? That is the wish come true. That is make a wish. Because it's going to come true. So you've got the 9 and 10 of Cups. Such happy, emotional times for you in September. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So much. I mean, the Ace of Cups is one of the best cards for love, happiness, joy. The 9 of Cups talks about you being so content, and in a place where you can make a wish and it's going to come true. And the 10 of Cups is your wish is here. You've got it. You've got complete joy, complete bliss, complete happiness, and things are going to be wonderful. So Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups. So much love and emotion for you here. Just turn those around. Whoa. I think that will probably be it. Oh my gosh. And the King of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a beautiful person. The King of Cups is another Cancer. The Empress is a Cancer as well. So there could be a significant Cancer here, or certainly a significant water sign. Because the King of Cups I would normally read as Cancer, but because this is general, this can be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces here. But for some of you, you might be leaving a situation that doesn't serve you. And it's not, that makes sense with all of the 10s as well. Particularly the fact that this is come out right over the 10 of Wands. You're leaving that burdensome situation. It's over and done with for you now, Taurus. You can move on. The King of Cups is that energy of just caring, loving, beautiful, kind energy. It's a card of patience. It's a card of experience. It's actually a card of balance as well. And, this is kind of like the message in the Queen of Swords as well. But someone really supportive and nurturing is around you. And, that's what the Empress card talks about. This could be your mum. You might be very, or just as a mother figure, someone very significant in your life that can really support and nurture you, and potentially someone that is a water sign as well. But I feel like for a lot of you, you are just leaving behind any kind of burdensome energy that you've had, any heavy loads that you've been carrying. It's time to put those down, and you're moving on to wonderful new things, Taurus. So I hope that resonated with you. We'll leave it there. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading. And for everyone else, please ask questions as well. I'll be happy to shuffle my cards for you for a yes or a no answer. But have a great month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.